We a star now, we pop out, they know we going far now, we on now, oh, we get it now, we're on now, it's going down. I pop out, they know it's going down, shawty want me all around, yeah. Pop out with 100 bands, ever since I was young, I've been a man. My bro higher than a fucking ceiling fan, I've been training for this, you don't understand. You walk on some man, I run the sand, when they say I can't, I show I can. I'ma get to the bag and do it again, I'm throwing these bands like sure can, but I'm just getting started, I might just pop out in Charlotte, whether you like me or not, I'ma get it regardless. Think that they hot, we gon' see who get the farthest, I'ma show y'all who the hardest, hardest side of New York, I ball like Kobe when it's the 4th, yeah. Nah, 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 nah. I came from the hood, I came from the dirt, just like a diamond, you know what I'm worth, just cause he's bad, she lift up a skirt, she let me just for a purse, you say you want bars, you ain't even listening, be lying, he ain't even hitting it, might hit the club just to show we live with it, pull out the bands just to show we getting it, pull out the Glock just to show the grip with it, big bag, all of my haters, they big mad, look at my Jesus, a big sag, yeah, big bag, all of my haters, they big mad, look at my Jesus, a big sag, yeah, nah, 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 I don't think y'all hearing me.
Yo, what's good with y'all? You already know what time it is. It's your boy Yumi for another video. And today, yes, today I'm dropping my SIGs for y'all. Now, as y'all know, dribbling definitely has changed in this game. So SIGs have changed a lot. A lot of this animation that you get aren't the same. They took out a lot of different animations and put new ones in. So I feel like it was only right for me to drop a SIGs video. Now, if you're new to the channel and you like my content, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe, put on post notifications. That way you're notified whenever I drop any videos, stream, anything like that. But like I said, today I'm gonna be dropping y'all my SIGs. So let's try and get a goal of 50 likes. If we can hit 50 likes, I'll drop an in-depth dribble tutorial because I haven't dropped a dribble tutorial yet for 21. So I know a lot of y'all dribble heads out there want to learn a lot of new combos. So if y'all do, like I said, 50 likes for a dribble tutorial. But with that being said, man, we're gonna go ahead and get into the SIG. So like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure to like, subscribe, comment. It's your boy Yumi, and let's get right into the SIGs. Alright y'all, so now we're gonna go ahead and get into my SIGs because I decided to give y'all a little preview just so that y'all can see what my SIGs look like, just to make sure that y'all want my SIGs. Now, not only are my SIGs effective, very easy to score, but they're very fast too, and I know y'all love that. So like I said, if y'all want an in-depth tutorial on all the moves with my SIGs, make sure y'all go ahead and get the video to 50 likes. If you haven't liked the video, what are you doing? But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get into the video right now. We're going to get into the SIGs because I know this is what y'all been waiting for. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and let's get right into my SIGs. And the first thing we're going to start off with is the dribble style. Now the dribble style, I played around with, a bunch of different dribble styles. I played around with Quick, Shifty, Kobe, and Magic. Now for me, I don't know, dribble style doesn't really matter too much. It really doesn't affect you. I just use Magic Johnson just for the simple fact I use that in 21 current gen. So Magic Johnson dribble style is going to be the best dribble style to use. But like I said, dribble style doesn't really matter. I suggest using any of these four. But for my dribble style, I'm going with Magic Johnson. Now, my signature size up. Once again, a signature size up isn't something that I really use too much. But Steph Curry seemed to be the best. Whenever I had all the rest of my SIGs on, and then I had Steph Curry on, Steph Curry seemed to make a lot of my SIGs faster, whether it's my crossover, me doing a behind the back or something. Steph Curry seemed to make a lot of my moves faster, so I'm using Steph Curry for my signature size up. Now park size up, we all know I don't use that. I've never used park size up. I just don't really see the need to use it. So park size up, we don't have nothing on that. Now basic size up packages, this is really all up to you. Now I played with Pro 1 and Pro 2. Now as you can see, look at the animations, right? So look at how your MyPark is doing the crossovers and compared to Pro 1. Now Pro 1 is definitely faster than Pro 2, but Pro 2 I feel like is more effective, if that makes sense. Now for me, I preferably use Pro 1 because I like to chain a bunch of combos together really fast. That's just me. So I'm using Pro 1, but Pro 1 or Pro 2 would be the best basic size of packages to use, but Pro 1 is what we're going to be going with. Now, the escape. Now this is the most important thing. Now, if y'all didn't know 21 current gen, Pro 1 was how you did the AI cancel, and it's the same way on next gen. So 2K20, the AI cancel is if you can do that if you use Pro 1 size up escape packages. Now the only problem is if you use Pro 1, you can't curry slide. So the only thing that you're getting out of Pro 1 is being able to AI cancel. And keep in mind, AI canceling will never be as OP as it was in 20 because they're always going to patch that now. So you can use Pro 1, and don't get me wrong, the first couple days when the game was out, I was using Pro 1 too for the AI cancel, and it was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I loved it. So Pro 1, that's if you wanted AI cancel. Now for your escapes, Pro 2 is how you have the curry slide, and the Pro 2 is just like 21 current gen, is what allows you to stand still. So this is what allows you to dribble really fast, standing still, do all that extra stuff. Not only that, you also get the curry slide with Pro 2. So it's your preference. If you want to AI cancel, go with Pro 1. If you want to be able to curry slide and dribble a lot faster, use Pro 2. Now for me, obviously I use Pro 2 because like I said, I'm chaining a lot of combos, I'm dribbling fast, and who doesn't love the curry slide? But definitely Pro 1, that would not be a bad choice at all. I tried Pro 3, didn't really like it. It didn't give you anything. For one, you didn't even get the curry slide, and the AI cancel wasn't nearly not as good as Pro 1. So Pro 2 is what we're going with, but you could also use Pro 1. Now moving crossover, I'm still sticking with Pro 2. Pro 2 is the fastest crossover in the game still. It's always been the fastest crossover in the game. The double cross, once again, is very effective. And whenever you're standstill dribbling, using Pro 2, it dribbles so fast. And Pro 2 crossover is just meant for 2K21 next gen. So Pro 2 crossover would be what you should use. I tried Pro 6 and Pro 8, but nah, Pro 2 was definitely where it's at. So Pro 2 moving crossover is the moving crossover that I use. Now for the moving behind the back, strictly Pro 3. They took out a lot of the other behind the back, so Pro 3 is really the only effective one that's still in the game. And this is the one problem I will say about moving behind the backs. Now, now this animation right here that you see, how like your MyPARK doesn't get the long one, but he gets like that short behind the back. You get that a lot. Now today I was in the lab, right before the time this recording, I was in the lab on the my court, you know what I'm saying, like practicing my SIGs, and I figured out how to get the fast Pro 3 moving behind the back every time. I finally figured out how to trigger it, because before I kept getting that slow, not the like all the way Pro 3 behind the back, but I finally figured it out. So like I said, 50 likes on the video, I'll drop a dribble tutorial, and I'll make sure to include that into it. But Pro 3, especially once you know what you're doing, you know how to trigger the correct behind the back, Pro 3 is definitely the behind the back you want to use. Now moving spin, I always use Pro 4. Now I've been hearing a lot of people say Basic 1 is back. I haven't tried it myself. Or well, I have, but I haven't really liked it too much. Pro 4, I just always stuck with that. And like I said, whenever I use Pro 4, I'm able to do the fast behind the back with Pro 3. So I've just been sticking with Pro 4, but I'm definitely going to have to try a little more with Basic 1. But I've been seeing on Twitter that Basic 1 is back. Speaking of Twitter, if you don't follow me on Twitter, make sure you follow me at UmypYT. I'll have it on the screen. But anyway, Pro 4 is the best moving spin to use. And now, with your moving hesitation, I use Pro 1. Moving hesitation doesn't really matter too much. Moving step back, I use Pro 5. Once again, another thing that you don't really use too much. And my triple threat, I use normal 2. But this right here are my SIGs, man. So I decided to go in depth and, you know what I'm saying, just really explain to y'all why these SIGs are so effective. But these right here are the SIGs that I use. So, like I said, if you did enjoy the video, make sure to hit that like button. Also subscribe, put on post notifications, and comment if these SIGs are goated or not. But anyway, like I said, 50 likes for an in-depth dribble tutorial on a lot of these moves. So anyway, appreciate y'all for clicking on this video. Love y'all. It's UmypYT, and I'll catch you on the next video.